impressed. The effort and the energy has been really, really good for the 3 days that we practiced. It's been a lot of information thrown at these guys in a short amount of time, but they've done their very best at absorbing it and trying to execute the best of their ability.
Is Isaiah showing the benefits of the year in the G League that maybe he didn't have last year?
He looks like a different player thus far. I mean, I don't want to get too excited because we haven't played a game yet, but his confidence is definitely better. Last year, he was a little bit shell-shocked, obviously, because it was his first time in the NBA Summer League, but his body looks better. You know, he understands our system more, so now he's playing. You know, he's reacting instead of having to think.
The way you guys want to know is so different from the roller standpoint than Europe, where he played. Is that the area that you needed him to get sort of that's why you're doing things?
Well, I think the first thing he had to do was condition his mind to the way we play, where that five guy, you know, is so important in our offense and our defense by setting so many screens. So once he got that part down, got his mind conditioned, then he had to get his body ready because it takes a toll, you know, setting 5 or 6 pick and rolls on one possession. But he's adjusting. He's adjusting well to this summer.
Has anybody stood out in terms of vocal ability, you know, talking, being a leader on the floor?
Well, from a defensive standpoint, we depend a lot on our center. And so for Joe Chi and Isaiah right now, they're still learning that. And that's part of the nuances, you know, of becoming an NBA center is because you are the last line of defense. You are the back line. Everything's in front of you. So that's a lot of responsibility. They're not where they should be, but they're working hard to get there.
Obviously, you want to win. Developing. How much all that mesh together in this kind of scenario?
Well, I tell you what, I'll trade our 65 wins that we had last year for, you know, if we don't win any summer league games, I'll hold on to that. But, you know, the key is the development. And we want to develop our guys in a winning situation. So it's a good balance, trying to develop and to win. But because it's easy to go out and say we're just going to develop and let guys, you know, run up and down and not hold them accountable. But that's not what the Rockets do. You know, we'll do a good job. Our staff will do a good job of developing and trying to win games also. Well, we don't look at it as co-head coaches. We look at it as everyone on our staff as a coach. You know, I mean, we all have an equal voice. There are no egos involved with us as a staff. I mean, that starts with Mike. I mean, as assistants during the year, we all have a voice. And Mike encourages, if you have something to say, whether you agree or disagree, we say it. And so we carry that same coaching philosophy over into the summer. You know, we check our egos at the door.
You're still very much getting to know these guys. Someone like Rob Gray, who didn't get drafted. You can see early on some of how you might see you a guy like that.
Yeah, well, I see Rob has a chip on his shoulder because he feels like he should have been drafted. So I love having a guy on my team that feels like he has something to prove. And we got a lot of guys. You know, even though you get drafted, you may not be happy with where you were drafted. You know, so you play a little bit with that chip on your shoulder, and that's encouraging because that's the way, you know, it takes different motivations to succeed in this league. So he'll get a chance out in Vegas to show the other 29 teams, you know, that pass on him when they made a mistake, how they made a mistake.
There's guys like that who want to get a championship, but on the other hand, guys like Daniel House gotten a little bit of a taste of the league. Is there a difference in how guys like that approach it versus the ones?
Yeah. Well, you can see Daniel's kind of, you know, got his foot in the door, and it's almost like, you know, they closed the door on him again, and so he's like, no, I want to get in there, you know, and he's playing. He's had a really good 2 or 3 days of camp, and he's gotten better every day, and we're expecting big things out of him. You know, I mean, I'm excited.
A guy like that who's been in NBA practices, does it show when he's around?
Yeah,
Like this?
yeah. I mean, he's been in our system, and you know, he's been in NBA practices before, and you know that confidence that you get from having that experience and being around NBA assistants and understanding the game. Yeah, it definitely shows. I mean, on the first day, he was picking up things where the other guys they just weren't. But I mean, you know, that's expected. He's heard it before.
What do you think of the strength of the group you have coming out of Gary Clark, who's the AAC Player of the Year, the Rangers star where he was? You've got a kid from Duke who's here. What do you think of the strength of the overall talent you have?
Just our togetherness, and the fact that our guys understand we're going to Vegas to compete as a team. We win as a team, we lose as a team. It's not about individuals. It's about the Houston Rockets, and I think that's our strength.
What have you seen from Gary Clark so far? I know it's a little bit early, but what are the expectations for him?
I don't want to put false expectations on anyone, but I'll say this: we expect all of our guys to come in and compete both offensively and defensively.
Anything particular with Clark that you've seen
No,
from other guys?
no. Like I said, I don't want to start singling guys out this early in summer league before we play our first game. Ask me after game 2. Maybe I'll have a different opinion. But right now, I just got to, I really like our guys' energy and effort, and we got to carry that over into game 1.
Thanks, Darren.